Greetings, everyone. I am Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility, bringing you new album reviews. You know it. You expect it all the damn time, right? Today, we're going to take a look at the latest release from the great U.S. power metal, epic metal, progressive metal, doom metal, Warlord. They kind of do all of those things. It's kind of like a compilation of rarities and things. It's called The Lost Archangel. Or Archangel, however you say that, Archangel or Archangel or whatever. Love the album cover artwork, which is pretty consistent across the Warlord catalog, right? Always looking big and epic. This, of course, is on High Roller Records. Comes with the slipcase, because that's what they do over there at High Roller Records, right? If we open it up, there we got the glare. Now that we take it out of the slipcase, we got the glare. The hot pursuit continues. We have 13 tracks on here. Folks, this is how you do a kind of rarities, rarities from the vaults, singles, things like that, a compilation. This is how you do it. For everybody watching at home, bands and whatnot, pay attention here today, because this is what it's all about. So here you got lyrics and info and credits and whatnot. Let me read this to you. All right, this is written by their current vocalist, Giles Lavery. Okay. Hello to everyone. This release brings together many requests we have had over the past 6 months. Questions from fans to the band. This release answers those questions and honors each one of those requests. First and foremost, many have asked if the 4 free exclusive download singles we gave away last summer were going to be re-released physically as an EP. I missed out on all those because I don't, I don't pay a lot of attention to singles that are released. You know me, I'm an album guy. So apparently Warlord, of course, released a brand new album of all new material, a year and a half ago or whatever it was. And then last year they released 4 other tracks that weren't on that album as singles. So there's the question, are you going to release those as an EP? Thus, here they are as the centerpiece of this release and the beginning of what this bigger project became. Okay, so these 4 songs were free downloads to mark our festival appearances last year. 3 of them were Lordian Guard songs given the Warlord treatment, and 1 was The Rainbow, an old demo from the early 80s that is well known to many Warlord fans. Another question that came up numerous times over the last 10 or so years was what happened to the 3 songs left off the Live in Athens 2013 release, Father, Glory, Soliloquy. In our archives, we have now found the live recorded multi-tracks. I had to overdub some vocal parts as the vocal track was partially damaged, but they are now mixed, ready, and we are excited to add them to this release to complete the now legendary recordings from those 2 nights in Athens over 12 years ago. Another question, why don't you publish some live recordings from 2024? Also included here are 3 live tracks from last summer's shows. Finally, the success of our From the Ashes to the Archives release from last year raised the question of why wasn't Enemy Mine included? So for those that asked, we have now provided it here, along with 70,000 Sorrows and Night of the Fury with me on vocals from the Holy Empire sessions, remixed here in 2025, of course, featuring Bill's mighty guitar tracks. Okay, Bill, of course, passed away a couple of years ago. So the Swords to the Guns, the hot pursuit continues. Regards, Giles. So what do we have? Well, let's tell you who plays on here. So Giles Lavery, of course, on vocals on the entire album. Okay, William J. Samus, founding member, guitar player who passed away a few years back. He plays guitars and keyboards on a few tracks, right? We've got Eric Juris on guitars on a good chunk of the album. You've also got Diego Pires on guitars on a good chunk of the album. Paolo Viani, guitars on a couple tracks. Philip Bino, bass on the entire album. Jimmy Waldo, keyboards on most of the album. Angelo Vafiedes, keyboards on a couple tracks. And Mark Zonder, of course, founding member, drums on the entire album. So what do we have here? So let me just put all this back together so we can talk about what is included here. All right, so of course, like Giles mentioned, the centerpiece of this album are the 4 tracks released as singles in 2024. Golgotha, The Place of the Skull, The Rainbow, Lost Archangel, and Stygian Passage. All 4 of them absolutely crush. Great songs. Huge riffs, epic in scope, great vocals, haunting keyboards. It's progressive, it's doomy, it's power metal-y, it's all those things. Killer stuff. I couldn't tell you which I like the most. They're all great. Golgotha is just crushing. Stygian Passage and The Lost Archangel, great. The Rainbow's great. All four worthy of getting this on their own. Okay, if you haven't already downloaded them, heard them when they released them as singles, now you got them right here. Awesome. Then you got Enemy Minds, okay, 2025 recording. Awesome, crushing. Then you got, like I said, new recordings of Enemy Minds, 70,000 Sorrows, Night of the Fury. All great. 70,000 Sorrows is just a terrific song. Just epic, heavy. So good. Then we have the Live in Athens recordings. So you've got Father, Glory, and Soliloquy. Amazing. Right? So these are 12-year-old recordings. They sound fresh and exciting. So good in front of an appreciative crowd in Athens. So good. And then live recordings of tracks recorded on the festival circuit last summer we got Italy, Greece, and France. 3 of their great early tracks, their classic tracks. Lucifer's Hammer, which is just absolutely amazing here. It's so heavy, it's so majestic and powerful. Awesome. Black Mass kills on here. And these are Warlord classics, by the way. And then Child of the Damned from France. So you got Lucifer's Hammer from Italy, Black Mass from Greece, and Child of the Damned from France. All 3 are absolutely tremendous. Big, huge guitars, haunting keyboards, proggy, it's metal, it's epic, it's power metal, it's doom flavors, it's prog metal flavors, all that stuff kind of coming together. Amazing. The vocals are great throughout the entire thing. And everything about this is just fantastic. It's cool that they have some recordings from when Bill was still in the band when he was alive. So that's what the really cool thing. So you have kind of like the touring band in 2013 represented, and then you have the 2024 touring band represented as well. So you get a little bit of the old, a little bit of the new. So just absolutely terrific across the board here. I can't speak highly enough about this. This is I'm a fan of the band anyway, but I love when bands put together kind of like compilation sets like this, which have all this kind of cool live stuff we've never heard before, great singles and B-sides and all that kind of stuff, plus a couple of re-recordings, right? So just fantastic. 5 out of 5 star. This is just amazing. Warlord, The Lost Archangel. Go check it out. If you're a fan of the band, you're going to need this. If you've never jumped on board with Warlord, want to know what they're kind of all about, this would not be a bad place to start, because you get, like I said, some flavors of the old stuff, you get some newer stuff, and then some cool live things. It's really, really good. Go check it out. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options. All are down there below in the video description. Thanks in advance for all your support, folks. It's greatly appreciated, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. Got plenty of new things coming still to happen, so stay tuned. Trying to get through the Made in Japan Deep Purple set so I can give you a full review of it. You got the unboxing yesterday. In case you missed it, go check that out. But I will give you a full review of the music very, very soon. I'm trying to get through that as quickly as possible so I can have some thoughts on it. So stay tuned for that and more. Don't forget, live show coming up tonight here on the channel, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you then. I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.